All right, here we go. Here we go. I see random Andy already in the chat. Andy, how's the sound looking there, brother man? What's up, Andy? All right. Let me know if we got sound there, Andy. I'm trying a new microphone setup. If it doesn't work, then I will just simply unplug it and go back to my main pickup. Okay, so I've got sound. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, Andy, we'll give the guys a couple minutes, and ladies, if they're out there, we'll give the guys a couple minutes to yeah, thanks. There's a little mic right there. Matt C. I see you in the chat, Matt C. And I see Pat McCabe, the other Patrick Squared. But yeah, that's the new little toner mic. Pop, pop, pop. With the sultry sounds of Firestone with the $9.99 car care package. Yeah, thanks, Andy. So yeah, I got a couple little updates going on. Cool little things happening. I don't think we can see Baby Yoda's little Slytherin cap going on there, so move that back. Ace Edits. What's up, Ace Edits? Man, I need to get back with you, Ace. Help me on some more thumbnails. Jay Wolfie from across the pond saying hi. What's up, Jay Wolfie? So I see Andy. I see Jay Wolfie. I see Matt C. I see Pat McCabe. And I'm not going to stay on too long tonight because I don't want to run over into Jeremy's time because this is Jeremy's Thursday nights. But man, I had to take a break from editing. Prisoner of Azkaban is eating up my editing time. Like it is, I have been on it all day. This is my off day, and I have been hitting the edits. Ice Night. What's up, Ice Night? Hey man, you made John's night by letting him know he wasn't alone on Team Hufflepuff. Anybody hadn't seen Ace Edits content, go check out his cool little tributes and mashups. Ace, I don't know what to call him, man, but if you got some talent, dude, check those out. So we've got some folks coming in. We've got some people here. I will do updates here in a moment. Right now, we're just letting folks roll into the chat. So I don't know if you can see, I got the Star Wars comic there. Mark McKeever has got a guy who has been doing the new comics. I've got those right here. We've got number 1 signed right there. We got number 2 signed. And it would appear Pat McCabe brought my niece to the Harry Potter store in Manhattan for her 13th birthday. She loved it. Heck yeah. What house did she soared into, Pat McCabe, or is that info available? All right. Great to see the quick growth on you. Yeah, thanks, Jay Wolfie. It's been a it may seem quick to y'all, but it sure hasn't been quick for me. I've been grinding hard for a year straight. I set a goal of a year to hit 1,000. It took 11 months, but that was not entirely just hard work. I think that was a lot of riding the Star Wars wave. And she's a Gryffindor. Congratulations, Pat McCabe. And a lot of tapping into what was popular at the time. And Pat McCabe's a Hufflepuff. Oh my goodness. Well, I think y'all are going to like what we do to John here in the Prisoner of Azkaban video. But hey, IT Ibrahima Traor is here in the chat. It's always good to see you, Ibrahima. Love having IT here. I think we got enough folks. I can start getting into the updates and get y'all's input on stuff. So I don't know if y'all noticed in the last video with the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter. When will HP3 reaction come? Okay, so mate Tomas, is it Mate Tomas? I am in the middle of editing Prisoner of Azkaban right now, and that's part of the updates I'm doing here. I don't want to leave y'all hanging too long. It should be done editing tonight. It might upload tonight. If it does, it'll go early release to the patrons on Patreon. And then drop probably this weekend for everybody else. He said it's your snuffle butt. Hey, John's a snuffle butt too. But no, what happened was, if you saw the reaction to Chamber of Secrets, there was an intermission there where we lost some footage. every bit of policy. Ravenclaw is representing. I see some of the new subs coming in. Stefan Wee from Germany. Oh, der Bundesrepublik Deutschland. Willkommen. We lost some footage. We lost all the footage of the reaction of John and Jason seeing Moaning Myrtle when they were drinking the Polyjuice potion in the spying on Malfoy in the Slytherin common room. And I'd known my camera was glitching up to that point, but thankfully we hadn't really lost anything too bad or anything we couldn't catch on a reshoot. But, reactions are what they are. You can't reshoot reactions. If you do, it's dishonest. And two, it's not a raw catch of, what's happening. Random Andy, you might just end up in your own house, you and Matt Lane. Somebody asked me that one night, what house would Matt Lane be in? I said, I think he gets his own house. But anyway, point being is I finally had to pull the trigger. And thanks to my patrons on Patreon, I now have a True Blue 4K camera. That would be a Canon Vixia HF-GF50. And I've been saving up, the Patreon contributions for the past year now, and finally pulled the trigger on that. Well, evidently, I've got a lot to learn about this camera because this is like just one step below a full professional camera. And hey, Jason Mapp's in the chat. He's one of the guys in My Friends Watches. Well, what's happening is the quality on this camera is like blowing my mind, like completely blowing my mind. The thing is usually on my old camera, 2 hours of a reaction would take up anywhere from 20 to 30 gigs. It's almost 100 gigs just on the first hour and a half of the movie, like before I had to switch out SD cards and cut and then keep shooting. So all the way up to the point in Prisoner of Azkaban where we see Harry learn how to use a Patronus. That was almost 100 gigs of reaction time. So the quality of file on this is amazing, but it takes a long time to upload into Premiere and then edit all of that. So that's what's taken me so long in the Prisoner of Azkaban edit. I'm going to have to look at my settings and see if there's a way I can maybe dumb some of that down, because I frankly don't need that much quality for what I'm doing. I need better than what I had, but I don't need top shelf. So long way of saying thank you to those who have been contributing in a monetary fashion, because that's what's made the camera happen. And the new microphone right there. So we did get the guys' wands in. Wow, we're going to see the realistic texture on y'all's skin. Oh no, please don't do that. That's not all as smooth and shiny as everybody thinks it is. But Matt C is one of my patrons on Patreon. He's in the chat. Thank you for that. Jason Mapp is as well. Random Andy, he's in the Sith Lord tier. He's also on Patreon. So thank you for that. As far as other updates go, we did film. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Time out. I'm taking a screenshot of this on my phone. I don't know how to do it on my computer without messing up my live chat. But right there, Paula C goes down in history on my channel as being the first person ever to hit me with a super chat. So thank you, Paula C. Says she can't help out with equipment, but pizza and beer is on me for your next reaction. Thanks for keeping us entertained during these awful times. Yeah, it's awful times. And that's what we're hoping to do. We're hoping this to be entertainment. I know there's some folks that have been upset with kind of how irreverent we've been and joking around during the Harry Potter reviews. But thank you for tuning in. We're hoping you can get a laugh, and definitely this next one, I'm hoping to set up some really good laughs. We got another super chat coming in from Random Andy's channel. Thank you for that super chat. Paula C hit me with the $25 super chat. Random Andy coming in with the $5, says a little extra support for how great of a person you are. Oh, Andy, thank you. And how much you add to the community. That's been a thing from day one. I told the guys, if we're going to do this, I want to be part of a community. And Pat McCabe's been there. Random Andy, Jay Wolfie. You guys have been part of the Matt Lane community and Jeremy Branch. I got a cool little shout out about that. But in Holden Hardman, they're actually the ones that started me down this path and actually gave me the green light and said, go film your friend, document his journey into Star Wars. Patrick McCabe says, I'm poor, so to be equally supportive, I super chat no one. I love it. Rent in New York City is definitely tough, Pat McCabe. Definitely tough. But I wanted to be part of a community. I didn't just want to come on and go, hey, here's a YouTube channel. You'll come check it out. And I definitely want to be supportive of those who have been supportive and helpful of me. Guys, here at 6 o'clock tonight, in about 40 minutes, Jeremy Branch is going to be going live. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but he actually reached out to me and we did a collab together the other day, which he'll be dropping at a later date. And that's all I'm allowed to say about that. Can't say nothing else. That's totally his wheelhouse. Y'all will see what happens when that drops. But so we got the new camera, so no more glitching. Just I got to figure out how to edit these huge files now. Got the new microphone. Got the new wands. They came in. Hey, Darth Billiam, MN Comic Books is in the house. One of my moderators. Thanks for making it, Darth Billiam. He is also one of my patrons on Patreon that made the new camera happen. Will, you just missed my first super chat ever from Paula C coming through on the big old $25 super chat. So, Pat McCabe teaser. Yeah. Sorry. It's not my place to tell. I'd tell you today if it were my channel where the video was going, but it's Jeremy, and I know how hard he works. Jeremy is a true professional about what he does. Yeah, him in comic books, pizza and beer. So here's what's going on. I need to give you all an update on the schedule. Prisoner of Azkaban has filmed. We're done with that one. We have not sat down and watched Goblet of Fire, so please no spoilers for Jason in the chat on that. We did film our wands, and I decided to actually not use the question filming for the wands. It was a bit boring. We just kind of revealed what wands they were, but I do have the wands that the guys received. We got some cool green screen work going on, maybe something that's going to make you all laugh. And we'll be dropping, once I can get all of those special effects edited, we'll be dropping the wand reveal along with the Patronus reveal, where Jason figures out his Patronus. I figure out mine again. I should have kept my old one. And we figure out John's. My old one back in the day when the Wizarding World was called Pottermore, my old one was a magpie or a crow, which I thought was so appropriate because The Crow is my favorite movie of all time. But yeah, MN the mod. Yeah, MN was my first mod ever on this. I think Mark McKeever's my other. Mark McKeever's probably working right now. So here's the update on the schedule. I will finish editing Prisoner of Azkaban tonight. I needed a break. I've been on it all day, but I will finish editing that tonight. I've already got the bookends done, the pre-interview, the post-interview, with the shout-outs and the credits. Right now, I'm just editing down to make sure I don't hit copyright claims. As far as when we're going to film Goblet of Fire, that's a very good question. Next week at work, I get no off days. Stefan says my Patronus is a Thestral. That is freaking awesome, Stefan. I didn't even know you could get a Thestral. I hate what my new Patronus is. I hate it. Darth Vader's supposed to be my Patronus, but there, he's not a choice on the Wizarding World. Yeah, you got to watch out for you got to be careful on how long the clips are. And of course, all of that gets edited down. You got 2.5 hours of movie that get edited down to about 15 minutes. And then I have to upload and make sure that, it's YouTube friendly and you repeat ad nauseum. But I will be done editing tonight. If it drops tonight, that's a different question, but it will be done editing tonight. But next week at work, it's epic week at work, and I get virtually no off days. And then the week after that, I'm on vacation in Myrtle Beach with my family and my kids. And that's 2 weeks of not filming. So I'm going to try to find a day where we can at least a Ravenclaw. Sorry, I'm going to try to find a day next week where we can at least film and watch Goblet of Fire before I go on vacation. A lot of Red Bull is going to be needed. So, Policy, thanks for the donation there. We're probably going to be buying Red Bull with that. But I do want to at least film it. So I've got something to maybe edit while I'm on vacation, maybe one day. But vacation's vacation. I'm going to be on the beach hanging with the family. So Paula C says, I'm a Ravenclaw with a strong Slytherin side, and therefore my Patronus is a rattlesnake. Go figure. How about that? A rattlesnake. Well, then I'm in trouble once y'all figure out my Patronus. Ace Edit's got a stallion as his Patronus. So I guess you rocking the Rocky. Don't stress about the fourth movie. Well, I'm not stressed about it, but I do want to keep the content rolling out for y'all in a timely fashion. I owe y'all at least that much, but I am going to have a 2-week hiatus. So I'll get Prisoner of Azkaban out this weekend. We'll have the video with the wands and the Patronuses, which should be very fun and entertaining. I'm planning on that. That one's going to be higher produced, a lot more effects. I've been playing around with some of that. And then we're going to try to film someday next week, Goblin Fire. And that'll be a good midpoint to drop off while I go on vacation. But here, before we get too late and we roll over into Jeremy Branch's live stream tonight. So, yeah. Jason Mapp says, Darth Billiam, we sat down and talked about an editor. Patrick enjoys the editing piece. It's not so much that I enjoy the editing piece, which I do. I enjoy editing, but I can't afford an editor. Like I've been out there on Fiverr. I've been looking around. I can't afford an editor. Good gracious. That's a full-time gig. And, policy, just turn the wand and Patronus things out, time in between them, then it won't seem like much of a wait. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. I got mine in there. That's going to stay locked up until y'all see the video. Yes, I will be traveling, Matt C. We'll be hitting Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, going up there, staying in a condo with my family. Random Andy says, have you thought about doing this for fun by buying Harry Potter glasses and wearing them for the video? Yeah. So all that money that I just spent on that right there, not getting, actually, I did get new glasses, but they're regular glasses. The vacation is a long time coming. The vacation is going to be on the heels of working like 10 days straight. So, hold off on that. Hold up a second. James, I need you to go that way, buddy. All right. One of my wee ones wanted to say hi. I'm back. So not going to be much longer, but here's what I need input on. We got Halloween coming up, and I've been getting some input over the different, videos and channels, and we got the whole watching scary movies thing. But I got 2 things coming up. Wanted to see if y'all may be interested in. Quick questions. Are any of the other reactors in here right now? Yes. Jason Mapp is in here right now. So be very careful about what you say after Prisoner of Azkaban, because he has no clue what's going on. So question 1, I found out that one of my new patrons on Patreon, Troy Whitman, has never seen The Crow, which is my favorite movie of all time. And I want to do something regarding The Crow before Halloween, particularly probably Devil's Night, October 30th. And I don't know if I'm going to do like a video essay about 10 things you didn't know about The Crow, but I was thinking of doing a reaction video with Troy Whitman watching The Crow for the first time. Of course, my best friends, John and Jason, have definitely seen it because they grew up with me. And of course, I was going to make them watch it. But I'd like to do a My Friend Watches The Crow just because it's my favorite movie. But I think it's going to be so niche and so kind of squeezed down as far as like the type of audience that's going to appeal to. Maybe I shouldn't. So I might leave that alone. Fired up, Jason Mapp says. Do a skit with the guys that is The Crow related. Random Annie, I like the way you think. And, hey, Jason Mapp. There we go. He caught the high. Very good. So here's what we're going to get some input on. I'm probably going to drop this on a poll on my community page here in a bit. But, we're going to watch one more scary film for me because I don't do scary films. It's, if you haven't seen some of the scary films I've watched, it's entertaining. I freak out, jump out of my skin. But at the end of Dr. Sleep, I threw a challenge out, said, y'all throw me a list of some movies that are scary that we can watch, and then we'll vote on them. And it appears that the list is complete, and I will be putting that on my community page. I was suggested to watch It, Hereditary, It Follows, Empty Man, The Others, The Grudge, and Midsummer. I don't know how you pronounce that. That's a solid list right there. And I think it kind of crosses the different types of, jump scare flicks or total mind screw flicks, things like that. Let's see. Ace edits. Shang-Chi comes out tomorrow. So when are you planning on it? And are you looking forward to it? Yes, I am looking forward to it. When am I planning on it? Man, I got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So we got to get someone babysitting the kids. I got to be awake and actually have some energy. And I've just come off of being sick for a few days. So missed some work over that. But yes, definitely going to see it. When are we going to see it? I don't know. Would love to maybe get the grandparents step up this weekend. Maybe if they're watching right now on YouTube, like, hey, we'll watch the kids. Let me and the wife go see Shang-Chi. Paula C says Midsummer isn't really scary. It's just weird. Yeah, it seemed weird in the previews. Leanne Smith, holy crap. Here we go. We got a new person on here in the chat. Found your channel from your first Harry Potter reaction. Just wanted to say hi and that my husband and I love your content. Well, Leanne Smith, thank you so very much for tuning in and glad to have you here. The more the merrier. Of course, you know, we started this with the whole my friend John watches Star Wars and then found out he hadn't seen Harry Potter. So here we go. And we got plenty of movies after that he hasn't seen. Hannah Manny says my vote's going to be hard to choose between. It follows a Midsummer. Yeah. So I think we did kind of a mind screw with just a weird movie with The Shining and then Dr. Sleep. That was enough scary for me. But I'll throw the list out on the community page, let y'all vote on it, and we'll go from there. I really don't have much else than letting y'all know about the update, saying thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Thank you for all the monetary contributions, because that's what paid for the new camera. And I mean, look at this cool little feature. Look at this right here. You ready? Let's see if it'll catch that. Boop. Oh, look at that. Just saying hi right there. I mean, just little tiny things like that. But you know, y'all got me a new camera. You got me the new microphone. Got the wands. Actually, I think I just paid for those. And spoiler alert, I will be releasing it in the video, but the wand that is in there, I will be doing a giveaway on the Patreon page. So that's coming. I'm not actually keeping that. That's going to one of y'all. But I won't tell you which one that one is. Now, I will leave y'all with a question before we get out of here. After we finish Deathly Hallows Part 2, I really kind of want to just ride the Harry Potter wave and take John and Jason directly into Fantastic Beasts. Hey, ridiculous Ed Tollett. Oh my goodness. Hey, Ed, you get a shout out in Prisoner of Azkaban video when that one drops. Finishing editing that tonight. Let me see. My oblivious mom took us to see Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a child, and that movie has disrupted my sleep patterns for decades. Like, how can you fight something while asleep? You're speaking Greek to me. I've never seen a Jason movie like any of the Nightmare Elm Streets. I can count on less than 10 fingers how many scary movies I've seen. I don't do scary movies. But yeah, good point. But I'm thinking I want to ride the Harry Potter wave and have them watch Fantastic Beasts as soon as we get done with Deathly Hallows. But I don't know if we need to take a break from that before we actually get there. So just keep that, in the back of your mind. Let me know in the comments. We'll probably do it anyway, just because they're already, kind of on the wave, but maybe they need a break. Who knows? Yeah. A said it says might as well go through with them. But that's all I've got, folks. Give y'all a break before, Jeremy Branch goes live tonight. Go get you some chips and sodas and beer and pizza, whatever it is that's your forte. I want to say thank you to the new people in the chat. Leanne Smith, Paula C, especially thank you for that first super chat that ever got there, Paula. And I just, again, this is just me coming on live to take a break from editing, getting my brain kind of cleared, pipe clean those ears out, and about to go eat dinner with the family and the kids. Turn on Jeremy Branch, watch him, say hi to that guy. And A said it says get some crisps. I don't know, fish and chips for all those across the pond. But thank you to the new folks that tune in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping with the camera. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to Ryan Wilkinson. Fantastic Beasts is a prime example of why a franchise should end before it gets too bloated. Yeah, good point. And Jay Wolfie, Random Andy, all my patrons. I know I'm missing some folks. But thank you. I've said thank you 1,000 times. I'm going to end this thing, and I'll catch y'all over live at Jeremy Branch.